In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can add contact profile information into an email. You can use these profile merge fields to dynamically add data you've collected on the contacts, such as location, age, gender, various interests, service renewals, or even financial information. As you can see, I'm looking at an email I've built within the Marketing Center. Adding the merge field to your email is very simple. You'll simply go to the section of the email you'd like to insert the merge field. So I'll add it toward the bottom of my email. And I'm actually going to use a merge field that shows them when their lease expires. So what I'll do here is I'll just add a line of text. Your lease expires on. I'll enter twice. And now what I'll do is I'll come to my merge fields tab. And you'll notice there's a newer interface, and it breaks the merge fields down to contact information, profile information, or user information. Contact information would be the user's basic contact information, such as company name, first name, last name. The profile section is where you get into those custom profile fields that you've created for the particular contact. So you can see here I have interest, lease expires, and service renewal expires. And then the user information section is for your user information, meaning your first name, your company name, your last name. So as I mentioned, I want to use the profile merge field that I've added, which is lease expiration. So I'll choose that particular option. So you can see I have a lease expires. Okay. And then it will actually ask you if the profile is not set for a particular contact, what would you like it to output? And you could put any type of text in this field that you would like. I actually don't want it to output anything, so I'm just going to choose insert at this point. This way it'll just be blank. And as you can see, it now puts that particular merge field into the email for me. Now it's important to remember that these particular profile merge fields will only work if the data is populated on the contact. If there's no data populated, then it's going to use that default value that you set. Let's go ahead and save our information. So we'll do that by clicking the Save button. This will process our changes and insert that merge field into the email properly. Next, let's check the mailing list. So let's select the mailing list tab, and you'll notice the only contact in the mailing list is Gerard. Let's check Gerard's profiles to make sure that the lease expires profile is set for him. So let's click on Gerard's name, and that brings us to his contact summary details. And then click the Profile tab. You'll see there's a list of profiles that are set for him. I do have the lease expires, which is December 12th. I have the service renewal expires, which is November 12th. And then I have the brands he's interested in, which is set to Minolta, Ricoh, and Canon. Now that I confirmed that he does have these profiles set, the lease expires should merge in properly when this email is sent to him. And we can go ahead and test that. So I've returned back to my mailing list on this particular email. And I've confirmed that Gerard has the profile set. So if I send myself a test message, it should merge in that value when it's sent. So let's go ahead and send myself the test message. So I'll click the test message tab. And then I'll send myself the test. So I'll enter my email address in and click the Send Test Message button. I received a test message, and if I scroll down to that particular merge field that I added, you can see that it merged the data in properly, which is December 12, 2013. So now I know that the profile merge is working properly, and now I can go back in the system and actually schedule and send it. Now you may be asking, what happens if I choose a profile that has multiple values set, such as that interest profile that we saw in Gerard's contact? The system will actually output and allow you to choose how you want it to be displayed, and I'll show you an example. So if we go back to the email, and I go down to that particular section, and I just add some content again, and we'll just say brands you're currently interested in. Okay. And same process, I will go to the merge fields tab, and I go to my profile section, and now this time instead of choosing the lease expires, I'll choose the interest option. Okay? And if you remember, there were multiple values set there. So when I click on interest, it will actually ask you how would you like the display, and of course, if the value is not set, what you would like to output. And you can see the display format. You can have comma between sections, space between sections, a line break between sections. You could even do a bullet point, or you could even do a numbered list. So the system is smart enough to tell you, hey, I see there's multiple values. How would you like it to be displayed? So for this example, I'm going to leave it set to blank as I did before, and I'm going to set it to be comma between sections. So the way that this should output, it would display each brand that I've determined this particular contact is interested in with commas. So I'll choose insert. You'll see that it inserts the merge field again into the content, and now I can go ahead and save my content. So we'll just go back up to the top and we'll click save. Let's send the test message again to make sure that the system merges that profile data in properly. So we'll go to the test message tab and I'll click send test message. I have received my test message, and now if I scroll down to where I use that merge field, you'll see it successfully merged in the data. As you can see, this profile merge is a very powerful tool, and it could be used in a multitude of ways.